Hello and welcome back. Today we are not exercising because I am in need of some rest. So we're going to be making some flatbread, and here's the ingredients you're going to need. Flour, this is 2 cups of flour, and then come hither. In here we have a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sugar, and a teaspoon of baking powder. If you have baking soda, you can use that, but look online, do the math. It's not going to be a teaspoon, it's going to be a lot less. And then last but not least, we have a teaspoon and a half or a whole packet of instant yeast. So I just use a whole packet. I don't actually know if it's a teaspoon and a half or not. I use the whole packet because I don't want to measure and I'm lazy. All right, we're going to mix all the dry stuff first. You can mix in, you can do it with water, but this is just how I do it. So all the dry stuff in with the flour. Boop, boop. And now we're gonna mix that up. So grab a spoon, spatula, whatever you got. Mix these all together. And now we're gonna need some lukewarm water. 1 cup to be exact. So how do you get lukewarm water? Well, here's a little trick. Move that to the side. We're gonna need a full cup. So here's our cup. I use this for the flour. I'm gonna put just a splash of hot water that I use to make my tea, because it's a tea day, okay? It is a tea day. And now I'm gonna go fill this up with water from the Berkey, so I'll be right back. All right, give it a little feel. I feel like it's not quite lukewarm. It's a little colder than lukewarm, so I'm gonna add just a smidge more warm water. And now let's just do a little. I think that's pretty good. It's close enough. So, bring back the dry mix, and now just give it an extra stir just to be sure everything is all mixed together. And now for the fun part, adding the water. So do not add all the water at one time because you might very much regret doing that. So just little by little, add in some of the water. And then mix. All right, little by little, add in a bit more. Okay, not quite there yet. And then we're gonna kind of use the spoon to knead it a little bit because it's just easier. At least I think it's easier, and you don't get your hands as messy. But we're just gonna get it started off this way. So kind of like flatten it a bit, I guess, in a sense. And then you're gonna take one side and fold it over. Which, now I'm debating if we need more water in here or not. Which, as you can see, there's still a good amount here. If we would have put all of this in, it would have been way too wet. So, sometimes it's good to go little by little because depending on the moisture in the air, how moist the flour is, just there's a ton of factors that can make the dough either drier or moister. So you kind of want to go little by little and not just dump everything in. And now it's starting to stick. All right, we're gonna actually do some real kneading here now. So let's grab some flour. This thing's all wet, that's all fine and dandy, but flour time. Oh, that was a little much, but that's okay. we're gonna spread that out with our hand. Maybe put a little to the side because, yeah, it's a little much. All right, we're gonna scoop this baby out. Ooh, sticky, man. Ta-da. All right, I'm gonna put some flour on top of this a little bit on my hands. Woo! Kneading is a very good workout. Alright, and then a little bit more. But I think we're starting to get close now because as you can see, it's starting to look a little bit softer now. Ooh, it's nice. It's getting springy too, so that's good. I think I'm gonna say we're just about done, honestly. I mean, this is looking pretty good. So look at that. We ended up using all the flour, so kind of nice. Move that out of the way. Just gonna get the rest of it here. Go the other direction here. Woo, sticky. All right. Alrighty, I think that's pretty good. So check that out. Ta-da! All right, we're gonna put this back in our bowl here. But first, because we don't want it to stick, I'm going to be adding some olive oil to the bottom of the bowl. Boop. And then a little bit to the top. Boop. Okay, that's probably plenty. And then we just kind of want to make sure this is nice and coated. Okay, that looks pretty good. So now this way it won't stick to the bowl because that would be kind of annoying. So we're good to go. Now we're going to cover this and put it to the side and just let it rest. In about an hour, I'm gonna give this a little look-see, see if it's risen enough. We want it to about double in size, and then from there, we're just going to shape it and cook it up. And then we will have flatbread. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna go finish my tea now. Bye for now. Oh my God, look at her. So pretty. Wow. All right, we have our dough. Check it out. It's beautiful, wonderful. Got nice and big. Now we're going to take this out of here. There we go. All right, we're going to separate this into a few pieces. All right. Okay, we're gonna need one of these guys. You can also use a knife, but this works honestly the best. I don't actually know the name of this. I really should, but whatever. All right, we're gonna put this in 8 pieces. Whew. bubbly. Check it out. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, these ones are gonna be a little small, but whatever. Sometimes it's nice to have varying sizes. Time to roll these into balls, and then we're going to flatten them out. Oh God, I'm actually gonna kind of like knead it a little bit into a ball. I think that's gonna work out a little better. All right, there we go. I'm gonna put that there. And just as a little side note, you can kind of do this in different ways. This is just one way of doing it. You could also kind of turn these into rolls if you wanted them to be rolls. I want flatbread, so not doing that, but it is an option. For those who may want to know, you can also make this recipe into a pizza dough. I've done that before and it was really delicious. I would recommend giving that a try. I do think for pizza dough though, you might want to alter the recipe slightly. I haven't really played around with that at all, but I have used this exact recipe as a pizza dough and it was fabulous. So just gonna throw that out there. We have our little guys here. We're gonna let them sit for a few minutes, and while we do that, I'm gonna turn this on and get it nice and hot. Ooh, it's sizzling. Okay, our pan is ready to go. So, okay, you can do this in one of two ways when it comes to these guys and getting them flat. You can use a rolling pin, but who's got time for that? I just use my hands and I go like this and just flatten them by hand because I don't know what it is about it. I just found I like it better. I don't know. I don't think it's a superior way. I don't know if it is or not, but I found that I just kind of like doing it by hand. I've played around with it. I've used a rolling pin, and I think rolling pins are just kind of annoying and cumbersome to use, but some people might find it to be easier, so it's an option, but you don't have to use one, okay? You don't. You can use your hands. And guess what? We're just gonna flop this right onto the pan. Check it out. Ooh, it's very bright. There we go. Uh-oh, we're gonna have a dead battery. Oh no! Okay, well, we're flopping this on. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Woo! We have a full battery now. Okay, I took this off for just a second because it was getting super hot, but check out our first piece that we got. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, it smells so good. Oh. I told you guys, this recipe, I've tried a bunch of flatbread recipes, and this one is seriously one of the better ones that I have tried. So, and I don't know, I feel like, I don't know the answer, but I honestly feel like doing this by hand instead of a rolling pin makes it better. I really do. So you can say I'm full of it, and I might be in my head. It could be a placebo effect, but whatever. Check that out. Throwing it down. Woo! I'm gonna let that one cook on that side just a little bit more. All right. But yeah, I mean, dude, this would make such a good pizza crust too. Not gonna lie. This recipe does make really good pizza crust. It's pretty awesome. I think that one's almost done. This one looks pretty good. Ta-da! Oh, it smells so good. Ah, Seriously though, flatbread is like, oh, amazing. I mean, there's a reason why people have been making flatbread for, I don't even know how many years, but it's forever. Basically since people have been making bread, you know? Like, people figured out how to make bread and they made flatbread. Oops, we need to flip that. It's bubbly. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. So when you put it on, you're gonna see it's gonna kind of bubble up a bit. I think that's kind of hard to see. That's when you want to flip it. All right, this little one. Oh shoot, this one burned slightly. It's okay. Focus, focus. Okay. I think we can put this one on now. Oops, time to flip. Don't burn yourself like me. Okay, that one looks like it's probably good enough. Ooh, now we can put this one on. Okay, I have a song stuck in my head, unfortunately. I think this one, I made a little thick on the ends, but I think it will still taste good. Sometimes the like thicker ends on it can be good. It'll be a little fluffier, which is nice if you like fluffy bread. Check it out. This one I'm gonna say is, just want to pull out the ends a little bit more. This one's just about ready. Okay. All right, throw that one there. And then we got one more to flatten out. Ooh. You can honestly flatten these out in so many ways. You can pull them apart, you can put them on a flat surface, you can use a rolling pin, you could just use your hands. And there's something so satisfying about using your hands. I don't know. It's more fun. I like it. Oh shit. But also, don't be like me and get distracted because you can easily burn these. just so you know. Ah, all right, I think, uh-oh, we got a little hole. Let's try to mend it. I don't want them to overcook at all, so I think these two are, I'm gonna cook this one just for a little longer. Feels like it just needs a little more time. And now for the last one, here we go. Boom. All right, I'm gonna bring you guys closer so you can kind of see, ooh, it cooking close up too. So come hit that. Yeah. Ooh, okay. This is getting kind of hot, but check that out as it bubbles up. Do you see the bubbles? Look at them, the little bubbles. All right, I don't want it to burn, so we're flipping it now. Let me turn this down just a little. I did it! There we go. And that's done. That was loud. What up? Alright, we're gonna use this small one. Here. Look at that. Oh. Ooh, a little crunchy. We got our little piece of bread here, our little piece of flatbread. Oh my god, it smells so good. Mmm. This is really good. I hate eating on camera, by the way. I hate it. I feel like I'm the ugliest eater. I feel like some people look so cute when they eat. I feel like I look disgusting, so I apologize, but this is bomb. This is really, really good. So, whew, we did it. We made some flatbread. Thank you guys so much for coming along and cooking with me. I had a really fun time doing this video for you guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Hit the little like button if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to follow along with our health and fitness journey over here. And I will see you guys in another one very, very soon. Bye for now.